So good morning, class. This in this class, I'm going to give you the the questions of the revision of the entire literature chapters, and I won't be sending you a screen sharing. Why? Because you all can see the number of strength who's got up to attend the class. So those who are not coming for the class, they should make an effort now. They should be going through all this. Only then they'll know that which questions are to be done. I will not send you the screenshot. I'll not send you the PDF of the question answers. Okay. So on a fresh page, write revision 1, chapter fairyland. Question 1. Should I begin? Question 1. Why do you think the poem is named so? Thank you, Palak. Question 1. Why do you think the poem is named so? Question 2. How does the king's palace look? How does the king's palace look? Number 3. Write briefly about the queen in the poem. Write briefly about the queen in the poem. Question number 4. Why does the boy why does the boy whisper to his mother? Why does the boy whisper to his mother? Question number 5. Where does the princess lie sleeping? Where does the princess lie sleeping? Question number 6. Name the poet. Question number 7. Name the plant mentioned in the poem and why. Name the plant mentioned in the poem and why. Revision 2. The kite maker. Revision 2. The kite maker. Question number 1. Where did the story take place? Where did the story take place? Question number 2. How did Singh Ali gladden Mahmud's heart? How did Singh Ali gladden Mahmud's heart? Question number 3. What did Mahmud dream about often? What did Mahmud dream about often? Question number 4. Why was Mahmud now single inverted open, well known single inverted close. Well known is in single inverted. I repeat, why was Mahmud well known during the prime of his life? During the prime of his life. Question 5. What was different about the old days? What was different about the old days? Question number 6. Name the writer of the lesson. Name. Question number 6. Name the writer of the lesson. Revision 3. Am I being quick? Am I being too fast?
Ma'am,
Hmm.
and can you repeat the sixth question?
Name the writer of the lesson. Name the writer of the lesson. Revision 3. A day's wait. Number 1. Name the book the narrator read out to Shats. Name the book the narrator read out to Shats. Question number 2. What was the boy's temperature? What was the boy's temperature when the narrator took it? Question 3. Who is the narrator of the story? Who is the narrator of the story? Question mark. Then continue. When did the narrator first notice? When did the narrator first notice that Schatz was unwell? When did the narrator first notice that Schatz was unwell? Question number 4.
And please repeat the third question.
Hmm. Who is the narrator of the story? Question mark. When did the narrator first notice that Schatz was unwell? Question number 4. When did Schatz realize? When did Schatz realize that he was not going to die? When did Schatz realize that he was not going to die? Question 5. Why was there a confusion? Why was there a confusion in the boy's mind about his temperature? Why was there a confusion in the boy's mind about his temperature? Question 6. Write briefly about shats. Write briefly about shats. Number 7. Name the writer. Now for question number 6, write briefly about shats. Just see that you know the beginning details about the child from the book, and then any 2-3 answers which you think are good enough and are associated and are talking about shats, you can write those 2-3 answers as a brief sketch when you're writing about shats, and it'll be okay. Okay, so you don't have to learn a separate character sketch about these. In the exam also, if supposing a character sketch is come, like write a short note on Ali or write a short note on Mahmood. So make sure whatever answers you know, 2-3 answers in which we talk about little bit about Mahmood or Ali, or here when we talk about Shats, see that you can amalgamate those answers here only while writing the brief sketch. Child Palak, which one you want me to repeat the answer? Question number? Palak, open your mic. Please tell me. Question 2, 3,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
5. Question 2, 3, and 5 you want. Child, it is getting recorded. You can go through the recording. But since you are attending the class, so I'll tell you. Question number 2 is, what was the boy's temperature when the narrator took it? What was the boy's temperature when the narrator took it? Question number 3. Who's the narrator of the story? When did the narrator first notice that Shaps was unwell? And question number 5. Why was there a confusion in the boy's mind about his temperature? Okay. Now coming to revision 4. Palak, now leave it. Come to revision 4. Mending walls. Revision 4. Mending walls. Question 1. What does something what does something Now something is to be written in single inverted. What does something do to the walls? Do to the walls. What does something do to the walls? Question number 2. Who has a pine orchard? Who has a pine orchard? Question number 3. Who has an apple orchard? Who has an apple orchard? Question number 4. Who is like an old stone savage? Who is like an old stone savage? An old stone savage is in single inverteds. Who is like, switch off your mic, please. Who is like an old stone savage? Question 5. Who initiated the fixing of the wall? Who initiated the fixing of the wall? Who initiated the fixing of the wall? Question number 6. Where was the wall? Question mark. Where was the wall? Why did it want mending every spring? Why did it want mending every spring? Question number 7. Name the poet of the poem. Name the poet of the poem. Revision 5. Revision 5. Right there. Do the word meanings of all the chapters. Do the word meanings of all the chapters. I hope I'm clear. Vedansh, Vedansh,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
beta, there are two IDs on which you are visible. Let me
Yes.
stop the recording. Sorry.